It was a social club. It was a youth club for people with disabilities who could enjoy being with their friends. The second and the fourth Wednesday of every month, all through the year. They used to come. It was their club. They liked to play pool, dominoes, disco. Disco was a favourite. Just sit around and talk. Board games, silly games that we played. Sometimes we'd try and do a specific cutting out or stickers or what have you. But no, it was their club and they knew exactly what they wanted to do, which was just to enjoy themselves as a youth club. We had light refreshments there, with plenty of staff, but we didn't involve ourselves in them. If there was ever a situation where we felt we ought to just come in and calm things down a bit, we made our presence known. By and large, it was their club. They paid to come, and we organised a Christmas party and an annual trip on a coach, Scarborough, Morecambe, Blackpool. Blackpool was the favourite because of the fairground. Not that they could go on many of the things, of the rides, because we were a little bit, anxious. One young lady I remember now, I can't just remember her name, I can see her. She went on the waltzers. She convinced us she was going to be fine on the waltzers, and somebody went on with her, obviously, but when she got off, we had to sit her on the steps for about 10 minutes until she came round. It was just a little bit more than she felt she could cope with. Her lips went a bit blue, but and that was a highlight of her day.
Yeah.
Andrew used to like to go on the water. There was a water tunnel, and you went on a boat, and you got splashed galore all over the place, under tunnels and up and down. And that was Andrew's. To come off wet through was his That was his day.
Yeah.
They all knew what they wanted to do. They all knew they wanted, but that was just a once a year annual trip, and we loved it. Absolutely loved it. We used to go to local. We once went to a fish and chip shop. I think it was Harry Ramsden's in Blackpool. They gave us excellent facilities, but by and large, we used to go to. There's a Methodist church in Scarborough, and they used to entertain and feed us. And it was a very carefree, lovely tea, plenty of spaces for any wheelchair or toilet facilities, and they could make as much noise as they want, and everybody loved to see us every year, so that was a good place to go.
So it sounds like it was really good. For them, and it seems that the members had a lot of say in the Link Club.
Well, it was their club, yes. And it was up to them. It was no good us saying, you will do this, this and this, and if they didn't want to do it, they wouldn't do it. So we might as well say, what would you like to do tonight, or where would you like to go? We had a boat, we had a little committee, vote I should say. We had a committee. We used to say to the committee, where do you want to go this year, or what do you want to do for your Christmas party, or anything special, tell us. So there was a small committee that we used to listen to, and sometimes used to guide them as to what they didn't always quite know what they wanted, but we used to help to make them their own decision, if you understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was their club, and I think it's still going strong. I think it's Bradford Disabilities, isn't it now? I think if you've still going on a Wednesday night at the Holroyd Church, which I'm very proud of. Very proud. I mean, we were all volunteers. I think there's a paid person now, but I'm so pleased because there's such a big need for it. They go to the day centres, and it's organised, for them. But the opportunity to relax in their own way is so important. They make friends. They go to the same when they start out in life as young people, they go to the same schools. Unless they move away, they move into different setting, and then they go different day centres, but some resource centres, they all move on blocks. So they make good friends. They are good friends. And it's important that they have an opportunity of relaxing, enjoying themselves away from a structured setting. That's how we felt. I don't know how it is now. Sorry.
It's okay.
It might not be quite the same, but that's how we ran it. It was their club, and it was up to them what they wanted to do.
Okay, thanks very much, Margaret. Okay, and also around the same time period, so 1977, you because when you were working at the Mencap Bingley, Shipley, you ran it, didn't you?
Sorry, I?
Around about the same time of 1977. You ran the Mencap, didn't you? The Bingley Shipley.
Ran it?
Yes.
Yes.
So what exactly did it entail? Being the manager of Mencap, isn't it?
Well, it's a very. I wouldn't like to say I ran it. There was a few of us that did it.
Oh yeah.
I was perhaps the instigator, but I didn't really feel I ran it because you can't do things like that on your own.
Oh,
there were
of
about four
course.
of us.
But you were part of the management team.
Well, yes, it sounds very grand, doesn't it? Yes, I suppose somebody has to be named, and I got the okay from the church and from the minister and to get the use of the room and an appeal into church. People gave us money for equipment. Yes, I suppose I was the leader, but there was quite a few of us. Mm-hmm. I just happened to be the instigator, really.
How big was it around about the management team? How many management staff were there around about?
What, with me?
Yes.
Well, my husband became the treasurer. He didn't quite know that at the time, but he was the one that brought the money home every week and sorted it out with the bills. There was Malcolm Machin. He was very involved. There was, I can't remember his name. Somebody else, and me and Catherine. There were 5 of us. 5 of us.
Okay, for 5 of you. And you said how he wasn't aware of us that he was the treasurer, so it just like came out of the blue.
He did,
yeah.
Yes. Well, he'd supported me when we went to Westwood. He was a car driver, and he became just as involved. He went on to the men's ward and played pool with somebody on there. And he wouldn't have done it if he hadn't enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't drag him kicking and screaming with me. He had an interest all the way on. And he was always supportive in everything that I did. I couldn't have done it without him. Because when I went to work in social services, he unfortunately had been made redundant, so he was at home doing the cooking and all the rest of it. And when I became a carer, he was the one that did the transporting around and meals on the table. But yes, it's a team job. It had to be a team job.
Yes. Okay.
But he enjoyed it.